ladies and gentlemen. We are here again today in our talk show, Spiritual Enlightenment. We have four guests who will be with us today as they will share their spiritual journey as Catholic Christians. We have Miss Morales, Mr. Sigara, Mr. Rivale, and Mrs. Mosca.
It's my pleasure to be here today, Miss Chi.
Thank you for inviting us.
It was an honor to be part of your program, Miss Che.
I'm excited to share my stories and of course to hear the spiritual journey of the people of God here today.
Can you share us with us how you first came to embrace your Catholic faith and what drew you to the church?
Alright, so my family is a religious family where almost every Sunday we go to church as a family, and my grandmother is a Catechist where she brings us whenever she go to teach the children, and through that I was drew to becoming Catholic. Also, as a Catholic, it molded me to become strong in faith. I have a deep faith in Catholic Church since I am also a part of every ministries in our church, such as the choir ministry, the lector, the commentators, and as well as the catechism ministry.
Thank you for sharing this, Ms. Morales. That's correct. Now, can I hear this, Mr. Sigara?
Ever since a child, I grew up in a Catholic family, and my sister back then was an active youth in our JK or in our chapel. In that time, I was being influenced by her, and I was being curious. That's why I also engaged myself in our chapel, and that is the way where I was able also to serve in our church. I was encouraged by my sister to serve in church, and up until now, I am one of the core group member of the youth ministry in our parish. I can say that engaging in the church or in our chapel really helps me in so many ways. It is my way of coping my problems, where I can be able to lean on my youth members, my family, where I consider them as my family. In times of hardships, I can easily lean on them. That's why I am being thankful that I was able to engage, I was able to serve in our parish.
Thank you, Mr. Sigara. Can I hear Mr. Guardia about your experience now? Can you share with us the first time you embraced your Catholic faith in the church?
First and foremost, before I was a child, my father was the sacristan and my mother's secretary of the parochial church. And until now, my mother was serving in the church. My brother was studying at the private school, was very in St. Mary. It is a Catholic school, and also I choose to study also in my private school here in Assumption College of Davao to strengthen my spiritual aspect of being a Catholic being.
Miss Mate, can you share with us about the first break? Share that my journey starts at a very young age. Actually, my family isn't Roman Catholic, but because of my grandparents, they are so devoted to family. My grandmother from my mother's side is a Roman Catholic since she was a child. So from that influence from the grandparents, also my parents follow the way they go to church. So in that reason, my family really engage in a Catholic faith.
They have what we call immature phase of being a Catholic Christian. Now, can you share to us how you became a mature Catholic? Right, so I became mature Catholic through the experiences that I have in the ministries that I belong to. It deepened my faith, and people said that if you're focused on your faith, you will grow up and become what Christ wants you to be a person.
So I become a mature Catholic, same with their experience. I really love engaging myself and participating myself in a religious activities. Actually, I joined various activities such as youth camp, any activities that involves youth gatherings, and from there, it helped me to deepen my understanding on my religion, to deepen my faith in God.
To become a mature Catholic, back in when I was in senior high school years, my school gathered a kind of program that is intended for the school. That was called the Youth Festival, and that Youth Festival that gave us to strengthen our faith because those activities in line with with the church, and also we have the Allison's Day. It is a day for a youth to strengthen our devotion and our activity.
And for me, I can say that I am a true Catholic when I truly began to embrace the Catholic teachings or the church and make them my own. And those processes are not without any challenges. And when I was able to grow my understanding and especially communicate with the Catholic people.
Thank you for sharing that. So now, next question, Lolita. What challenges have you encountered that makes your faith stronger? So the challenges that I faced that made my faith stronger is my mother's disease, my uncle's death, and pandemic before. We've been devastated, our family's devastated on the year, and then we even questioned God's ability and why did it happen to our family. But then, after a year, everything was resolved. My mother was healed, and through that, we learned that consistent communication with God will give us a good fruit at the end of the day, and through that, we will be strengthened. My family came together, and we never leave each other.
At a young age, I have experienced a lot of issues that related to patients and disability. Back in my high school years, my mother died because of leukemia, and last year, December, my father died because of kidney failure. From that experience, it really challenges me and it really tested my faith in God. But however, I have realized that no matter what problems I encounter, I know that God is working. I know that God never left me, and I know that through my faith, it will help me to surpass and overcome these challenges.
So we all know that everyone here, we encounter different challenges, obstacles in life. But if we put God in our center of our action, if we encounter challenges, don't be weak. Because if you are weak, there's a lot of negative will enter to you. Then if you have a stronger faith, the positive will grow in your heart.
On my side, one of the biggest challenges that I face that make my faith stronger is especially navigating the complexities of the modern world. Since this very young age, we have the decision that really shaking our faith or what we do if we do this, if we do that. There's a misconception of everything. So we need to be mindful of and wise of our decisions. So by that, we need to stay in our values or our belief. Making it is challenging to really stand firm within your faith while navigating the modern world because this faith in the modern world is really have different complexities.
Next question is that, how do you maintain your faith in the face of challenges or setbacks? Like you mentioned, the misconception, challenges that you face as a Catholic believer. So, what sources or support system do you rely on?
Alright, so to maintain my Catholic faith, I always go back to how good God with us, how good He is in our family, how good He is in our society. We all know that we can never deny our faith to Him. Instead, we should strengthen our faith because He is the giver. He is the source of everything that we have. So instead of making a weak faith, let's just be united and teach each other, help each other to strengthen our faith because no one can help us but the person who is the one sent by God. Because we all know that God is always in disguise.
So in times of challenges in sitting back, so the way I cope with this is to always look up with my faith and to always, look at Jesus Christ because He offered Himself for us to redeem from that whole sin. So yes, that is my way of coping with setbacks and challenges in terms of my faith.
To maintain my faith, I always remember that there's only God, three person, and one God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And in terms of our problems, to maintain my faith, I look up God to enlighten me or what the possible happening, and by that, I can start as my problem.
I maintain my faith in times of challenges and setbacks by always grounded in prayer and standing firm within my values and belief. But as what I've said, living in our faith, that's one of the factors that I also the supports that rely on my family because we all worship the same religion. Because if it's really a big factor that all of your family is evolving engaged in the same religion because that will make your faith stronger. So maybe that's my support system is about always grounded in prayer and living within my faith.
What advice or encouragement would you offer to others who are seeking to deepen their own faith or spiritual practice, regardless of their specific tradition or background?
To those who want to deepen their faith, first thing you do is to acknowledge your faith. Next thing is get involved so that you can learn more about the church or the faith that you have, the doctrines, the teachings. All of that will be discovered if you explore or you engage in the community of the church that you are in.
To help those people who are facing dilemmas in their religions. One advice that I can give to them is to study, to read, and to be curious because through curiosity it will help them to answer their questions. And yes, as what you have said, involved in the parish, be active, and attend masses because that is the only way to deepen your understanding, your belief, and your faith.
To deepen your faith, I would advise to them that they need to study and discover and explore what the religion is. Because if they study, they can learn and they can answer the question that they are looking for.
For me, my advice to others who are seeking to strengthen or deepen their faith is you need to tell yourself first. Tell yourself first. Or as what Miss Morales said, that you need to acknowledge first your faith. Or what is your purpose why you're going to deepen your faith. First is apply first within yourself before discovering the other factors that will deepen your faith. And as what Mr. Michael and Mr. Ripulli said that you need to discover or involve in a church. So in that way, you can deepen your faith.
Now, what are some of the most valuable lessons you've learned on your journey as a mature Catholic, particularly in terms of deepening your relationship with God, growing in faith, and living out your Catholic values in daily life?
So the value that I really put in mind is compassion because you will never be mature enough if you don't know how to put yourself into someone else's shoe. You need to be a kind person because you don't know what other person is going through.
The values that I have learned is that be faithful because being faithful, being loyal will help you to be mature and to be deeper with your relationship with God.
For me, it's motivated. If you are motivated with the teaching of Christ, you can be a better person.
The full lesson that I've learned is being committed in my faith. Because if challenges will shake your faith or you face hardship or obstacles, if you are committed, even you're tired, even you don't know what to do or what to decide, if you're committed, there's really like it will lead you to deepen your faith, and I think that's the most lesson that I've learned.
Thank you so much for being with us today and for sharing your journey as a Catholic believer. So I hope that we'll reach out to other people around the world and also inspire them to deepen their faith. So thank you and God bless you all.
To my viewers, thank you for watching to our program Spiritual Enlightenment. I hope this video and of course the stories that will be shared in your social media account and of course in YouTube channel will reach you out and will encourage you to deepen your. Thank you and God bless you all.